It's currently the 15th of October. Today's Subiefest. I keep reading about it and I keep seeing people post about it. Apparently this is the biggest Subiefest they've had in years. So I'm going to Subiefest and I don't know what to expect. But first things first, I need to reassure my family that everything's gonna be fine during my short absence. Daddy has to go away for a little bit, okay? Can you try not to be too upset? Are we gone today?
Good.
Are you gonna miss me?
Nope.
And with that taken care of, time to head out. Okay, sit rep. Google apparently took me instead to a small park in some neighborhood that's not really, if I'm being honest, not the nicest neighborhood. I think I'm gonna go. So now I do have the correct directions, but it's gonna take me another 40-50 minutes to get there. Okay, let me clarify by saying that the address they provided was actually correct. I just didn't check it because I was just too busy being lazy. I think they could have added a little bit more directional signs. I think I saw one, but that's after I found the spot. So, okay, now I just parked and I had to shut the door because it's really hot. I just realized I've never been to a specific, brand only car event. We'll see. I don't know, I'm just gonna wing it. The view is actually pretty nice. Okay, so I parked next to Dave & Buster's. Should be too hard.
Goodie bag and t-shirt. Okay, you're gonna get your goodie bag and t-shirt around the corner right there.
Right around the corner?
Yeah.
Thank you. And finally, Subiefest 2017. Not bad. I mean, a little less crowded, I guess, than what I was expecting. But at least it was very well organized. And there were a lot of vendors over there. As a matter of fact, I felt like there were too many of them. But hey, everyone needs sponsors, right? Of course, that's not to say that people weren't enjoying themselves. I mean, some people chose to stand in line in the heat so they could spin this wheel, while others chose to be more comfortable and sit down and watch the light turn green. Personally, I was there to see the cars, and I'm happy to report that I was not disappointed. The range of style and modifications of these cars were frankly mind-boggling. Some were lightly modded, almost stock-looking, while others were a little bit more extravagant. And extreme modification seems to be part of the Subaru culture, as if they were given a box of Lego spare parts and were told, here you go, be creative. Oh, and they were. This special Subaru BRZ TS was in attendance, as well as this Crosstrek that was modified to have a tire as a hat. That's Bucky Lasek, I think. Now here's something your mom's Corolla can't do. Extreme modifications taken to a whole new level. They were obviously having fun, and I was admittedly jealous. And of course, one of the highlights, the autocross. And while the entire event proved to be interesting, the true essence of a car meet can still be found in its own parking lot, filled with cars with different personalities reflective of their individual owners, an actual snapshot of the Subaru community itself. The trick is to find my car. Oh, here it is. Oh. And before I completely melt in this heat, I decided to head home. And so now that I'm home and I've actually had enough time to reflect on today's festivities, my biggest takeaway is that I think for someone to actually enjoy Subiefest is that they would first have to be a big Subaru fan, which I'm not. Even though it is a gathering of car enthusiasts, it's not really a gathering to celebrate the cars themselves, but more like a gathering to celebrate the brand. Which is all well and good, but since you're all in the same club, I found it pretty difficult to start conversations without asking questions like, how many breakdowns have you had? Or how much do you vape? Of course, I'm just being silly. The actual community itself was pretty great. If anything, I feel that the event was a little too corporate, but that's just me. And I think that's just because my favorite car meets were always just about the people and not the sponsors. So, will I be going back to Subiefest? Probably not. A tad bit sunburned, but overall, it was a interesting experience. Was it worth the ticket price? If you bought it at the door, yes, I think it's fine. I think it's fair. But if you did what I did, which is pay an extra amount to get there early, which I didn't because I got lost and I actually just left late, I don't think so. But at least the community left a good impression on me. They do make you feel like you're part of the family. And since you're part of that family, there's no real hierarchy when it comes to owning their cars. Unlike some other brands there that shall be unnamed. BMW. And what's also great is that there seems to be a Subaru for just about everyone. From adventurers and thrill seekers to someone a bit more normal.